everyone, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a review and demo of the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion Foundation, and I've been using it for like the past 2 weeks or so I think I have a good understanding whether I like it or not, and spoiler, I do. Give this video a thumbs up if you love review videos and you want to see more of them. If you have specific products that you want me to review and demo, leave them down below in a comment. Also subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Join the CaseyVee 23 family. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. These cushion foundations are coming out all over the US now, and I know Korean beauty brands have come out with the BB cream cushion foundation type products before, so now it's finally making its way over to the US side and US brands are coming out with them. So I think that's really awesome. So this is a liquid foundation. Like I said, there is actually, when you open it, there is a mirror. And then here is a sponge that you can use to apply. I have used it. As you can see, it's dirty to apply. I just am not a fan of it. It's like not secure enough and it's too loose. So you have to like keep your hands separated or your fingers separated, and it's just not fun. So I don't use this. And then there's like a cap, and you open it, and this is the foundation. The foundation is drenched in this sponge. So that's a little review of what the product looks like. This is supposed to be a fresh, luminous foundation and give you a nice luminous finish. It's supposed to give you buildable sheer to medium coverage, which it does, so you can definitely layer this on and you can build up the coverage that you want. You're supposed to get an effortless application with this, so you can take this on the go, and it also has that same True Match technology to match your skin's undertones. It's for all skin types and it is safe for sensitive skin. You actually get 0.51 ounces in here, and it costs $16.99, so you're getting half of what you would normally get in a normal foundation bottle, because typically they're about 1 fluid ounces, and it's more expensive. So that is just one of the downsides to this foundation. Also, it comes in about 12 shades, 4 shades for each range, and there's 3 different ranges. So there's the cool tones, the neutral tones, and the warm tones. I'm in the warm tones, and I am in the shade W3. One thing I don't like about it is the fact that W3 matches me right now, but I definitely know this is going to be way too light for me in the summertime, and W5.5 is kind of on the darker side for me. Typically I'm W4. Okay, so this is my son. Oh, hello. So this is my son. He just woke up from a nap, so don't mind him in the video. He is a big boy now. He is 5 months today, which is crazy. So let's get right into the rest of this. So the way you're supposed to apply this foundation is you're supposed to press the applicator into the cushion and tap onto the skin and build to your desired coverage. Like I said, I do not like using the applicator that comes in this because I really don't feel like I can actually use it. I mean, I can use it, but I'm not a fan of how this thing holds. But you're just supposed to press it, sorry I'm like one-handing this, press it into this and apply it. It is ideal for an on-the-go coverage, so if you are in a bind, you don't have your brushes or sponge or anything with you, you can use this, and it does blend it on nicely. It's just a pain to use in my opinion. It says the applicator that comes in this can be reused and washed, so that is awesome if you don't have anything to apply this foundation with. Sorry, he's Mr. Wobbly over here. And also, in order to make your foundation last longer, you can also flip it over and use the other side, because I do feel like this runs out fairly quickly. But one of my favorite ways to apply this foundation is with a like buffing brush, and this is the Morphe M439 foundation brush. This brush is awesome. I love it, and literally all I do is tap it into the applicator, get the desired amount, and just put it right on my skin, blend it in. It's super quick and easy, and I feel like you don't use or you don't waste a lot of product that way, because you're literally just tapping it in and applying it on your skin, and you can build it up to how you want it, and it looks really, really nice. You can see a side-by-side comparison of me with the foundation on, and I have it on one side of my face and the other side there's nothing, and you can see it does cover a lot of flaws, but it gives you a nice natural luminous finish, which I like. So I did do my left side with the kabuki brush, And then I did my right side with a damp beauty blender because that is my other go-to choice of how to apply this foundation. It just looks really, really nice and natural, and it gives you a little bit more moisture to your face when you're using a damp sponge rather than a dry brush. So those are my favorite ways to apply it, and as you can see, it definitely covers and it looks really, really nice and natural. I think this is definitely a great thing to use on the go and for everyday application. I love this foundation for everyday. This is seriously what I wear on a daily basis, and it's so easy to just throw on and go. And I find that it does last a normal day, like a work day for me, from 8 to 4 or 9 to 5. Whatever your work day is, I feel like it lasts on me. And that's just me doing stuff throughout the house and going outside, running errands and things like that. And him putting his fingers all over my face. So it does last on me, but I do have some cons of this foundation. So like I said, you are getting less foundation for the price. It is fairly pricey for drugstore. There are coupons and stuff, but $17 for a drugstore foundation that you're getting half of the price or half of the foundation that you normally would is on the pricey side. I wish that they would either add more foundation to the packaging or reduce the price because you're only getting half of it. So that's just my opinion. I don't like that there's not a huge shade range for each. Like I said, there's 12 shades, but for your skin tone, so for the warm skin tones, there's only 4, and that's not a huge shade range for me. I mean, I'm typically W4 and I had to get it in W3, which is fine for my winter shade, but not fine for my summer shade. So I don't know, we'll see how W5.5 works for me in the summer, but so far I don't think it's gonna work. And then a big con is the fact that it doesn't come with a whole lot of foundation. I find that it's not the longest lasting foundation. Like, I've had it for about 2 weeks and I already feel like it's drying up on me. I have to flip the sponge over to get more product, but even then I have a few friends that have used it and they love the foundation, they love the way it looks, but they don't like the fact that it dried up on them after a couple weeks, which is not good if you're going to spend $17 on a foundation and you have to buy it every 2-3 weeks. That's not good. That's not good for your budget for a drugstore foundation. I definitely agree that this is good for all skin types, but I want to share a few tips and tricks if you are on the oilier side, because I do get oily in my T-zone, and I found that this foundation does bring up a little bit of oil in my T-zone on top of that. So some things I think would work is to apply it with a drier brush, so a buffing brush versus a damp beauty blender, because I do feel like when I apply it with a damp beauty blender, it keeps it more dewy than if I did it with a buffing brush. That's just me. I do set it all with a translucent powder and mattifying powder, and it lasts, but I do feel like if I'm using the damp beauty blender, it gets oilier faster. I definitely recommend using a mattifying primer underneath if you are on the oilier side, just in the T-zone if you want, because like I said, it does get a little bit oily, but it is a luminous foundation. They don't claim to be matte at all, so that's something that comes with the territory of this foundation. If you are oily, you should already know that. I feel like this foundation lasts for a couple hours, maybe about 4 hours on me, before I need to blot in the center of my face, depending on how hot or humid it is outside. So that's something to keep in mind. Oh, how about we not spit up? No spitting up, baby. No spitting up. So that's it for this foundation review. Overall, I give this foundation probably a 4 out of 5. I love the foundation, but I don't love the price range for the amount that you get. That is like a huge just no-no for me, even though I really love this foundation and I know I'm gonna buy it again. Oh, really? I know I'm gonna buy this foundation again because I love it. I just wish it came with more, so I'm not gonna give it a full 5 rating. Definitely let me know down below if you love this foundation as much as me, or if you don't like it, let me know what you don't love about it, because like I said, there are things that I don't love about it, but there's also a lot of things that I love about it. If I didn't answer any questions, ask them down below and I'll answer them for you guys, because I'm sure I forgot something. I try to write everything that I think about each foundation that I review on a piece of paper, but I'm always forgetting something. So ask away, let me know what you want to know about this foundation, or if you love it or you hate it, let me know why down below. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.